guys, it's Eternal Chameleon. I'm not sure, I think this headset doesn't have as clear voice as my last video. Oh well. So, I wanted to give you an update. I think it's been about 3 months since I posted a video. That was my introduction video, introducing who I am, what I was going to do. I'm supposed to be getting the gastric bypass, the ruen-y. I'm not sure when that'll be. I'm still in the phase of getting prior authorization through Medicaid. I'm not sure if, any of you watching this is going through Medicaid to get it, but I can tell you, at least in Indiana, I don't know if it's federally how this is or what, but it's been pretty much a nightmare to get everything together and sent into the surgeon. If I had a car, I would be able to go get everything and take it myself, but I don't. So, I've been depending on saying, hey, can you fax these records here? And unfortunately, it seems to me like people aren't exactly following my instructions when I give them every bit of information they have. For the prior authorization for Medicaid, for people who have not done this, if you don't know, basically you have to show proof that you have been medically obese or morbidly obese, if you want to say that, for over 5 years, or 5 years at least, I believe. So in order to achieve that, Medicaid needs medical records for the last 2 years from your doctor, which I've only been seeing my doctor since March of last year. So, well, no, June of last year. So they're gonna send the 9-10 months worth of records they have, and then about 9 months. Sorry. And then they are going to. Then I had to go to the clinic that I was attending before my current doctor, and I had to have them send all of their files as well. And then I had to go to another clinic and have them send 2 doctor visits with them during 3 years prior to the 2 years. So they want to go back 2 years, and then the 3 years prior of the 5 years, they want you to have 2 different doctor visits which show your weight as medically obese, morbidly obese, whatever. Excuse me. The woman who deals with all of that, I try to keep communication with quite frequently. You also have to have, as far as Medicaid is concerned, you have to have a urinalysis done to make sure that you're not on any illicit drugs. Your doctor has to put in his notes that or write a letter that you've been tobacco, alcohol, and drug-free for at least 6 months, which I don't have to worry about because I haven't smoked in over a year now. I don't drink, haven't drank in years, and I don't do any drugs, so that's not a problem. But then you also have to have, in the doctor's notes, they have to ensure that you've had 6 months worth of doctor-supervised weight loss. Now, that could mean going to a dietitian for 6 months and working with them, or your primary care doctor. You go see them at least once a month, speaking about your weight, have your weight down, and it's in their notes. Basically addressing your weight. At least 6 months. So, that's been kind of a nightmare because I've had to keep telling my doctor's office what's needed, and it's like they tell me they know what's needed because they've referred tons of people there. But it's like, okay, well, if you know, then why do I have to keep telling you I need this, I need this, I need this? Because every time they go to send something, there's something missing, and I have to go back and say, well, they need this, and then they send it, and then something's missing, and like, it's a nightmare. I'll be honest, if you're going the Medicaid route, which a lot of people probably do, prepare for a headache. I'm not even pre-op technically, I'm pre-approval, and it's just been a freaking headache, but I'm willing to do the work because that's what it takes, Ironically, I had a conversation with the woman at the surgeon's office today, which frustrated me because I called her to make sure that things had gone through, and she goes, and this was, some part during the conversation, she goes, calling every day is not going to make it go faster. Well, I don't call every day. I call once a week. I leave a message if I get the message machine. If she doesn't call me back that day, usually I'll call the next day to make sure she got it. It's not like I call every single day. But that's because I want to ensure that my part is being taken care of. Period. And I guess she doesn't have many patients that do that because she's obviously not used to it. But, I guess being a patient who is on their game and actually cooperating and wanting to get things done the right way is not a commendable trait in a human nowadays. Whatever. But anyways, that's my frustration for today. But as far as, everything else goes, I went to a lifestyle discovery class back in 25th of February, I believe, and they pretty much covered everything in more detail that they cover in the consultation. Details on what'll happen after surgery, how much food you can eat, how it's going to feel, why they do the soft food, the liquid food, all that, how they're going to have you up walking within 2 hours of surgery, things like that. Also, no foods and good foods and things like that, and, also, she stressed, and this is something I've been working on, that you have to start becoming active before surgery, because if you wait until surgery, it's too late. A lot of people my size, I'm 435 pounds around there, it's hard for you to get up and down and move around and go up and down stairs. I get that. Trust me, I know. But I've been working in my gym that we have here at the apartments, and I get on the bike, I get on the treadmill, whatever. I'm doing increments, I increase it by 2 or 3 minutes every other week. Basically, the first week, I'll do every other day, 5 minutes. Next week would be every day 5 minutes, and the next week would be every other day 7 minutes, and then the next week would be every day 7 minutes, and then 10, so on and so forth. That way, I'm giving an increase slowly, gradually, and the way I was doing my math, now this was a month ago, and I've skipped a couple of weeks because of things happening, I was supposed to be able to tolerate about 30 minutes by August. Right now, kind of feels like maybe October. But if any of you watching this has any ideas or any tips for me as far as working out and building stamina and strength in my back and my legs, please let me know. I am totally up into suggestions. I need help with that. That's not something I've done in my life, clearly. So I need to learn how to physically take care of my body. I'm working on the food part and the eating smaller portions and things like that, but I need help in the physical area. I'm trying, but I don't know what else I can do other than treadmill or get on the bike. So, anyways, I think that's all I wanted to cover in this video. I just want to let you guys know that I haven't, given up or quit, because it's been 3 months since I've done anything. But here I am. So right now, after psych eval, the class, oh, I have to go to support groups as well. They're having me go to support groups every month. So my first one will be next Monday, or this coming Monday. Other than that, I mean, everything seems pretty good. So if you guys have any suggestions or questions for me, let me know. I'll try to help answer them as best as I can. If any of you out there are post-op and willing to give me any support and tips, I am more than happy to hear what you have to say. So, this is Eternal Chameleon. I'm out. See you later.